Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a mostly full face of first impressions. These are some products that I have never used before and I kind of wanted to try out a little bit. I've got some items ranging from drugstore to high-end, and I've also got some samples that I wanted to use up. Before I jump right into this, go ahead and tap that thumbs up button to like this video and hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my videos in the future. Okay, before I get started, let's beat back this unruly mop. I just got out of the shower a little while ago, so it's like... Alright, I'm just going to start with this GlamGlow Glowstarter. It's the GlamGlow Glowstarter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer in the shade Nude Glow. It is my birthday this month, and this was the Sephora gift option. And it came with a little mud mask treatment. And I really like the mud mask. I like it a lot. I kind of want to use this as my primer because this does have a silicone base. The second ingredient is a silicone. So this will be my primer. Okay, so I don't have a brand new lid primer starting off great, aren't I? So I'm just going to use my old standby. This is the NYX Concealer in a jar. Just to like cancel out all the veins and purple marks and stuff like that that I have on my eyelids naturally. I actually really like the moisturizer. Now that I've gotten a good look at it, it's like very natural looking. And set this down with some translucent powder, just so it's not overly sticky and easier to blend over. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild ColorIcon Rosé and the Air palette, and it's this little guy here. Anybody who knows anything about makeup would immediately say that this is a dupe for Modern Renaissance. That's not to say that they duped every color. Modern Renaissance palette has 14 pans. This only has 10, so they did skip some. Trying to pry this open and I like smudged my nail polish. Why is this so difficult to open? Oh. It's taped on more than one side, Erica. They got this locked down tighter than Fort Knox. There, finally! Anyway, this is what the colors look like. Some of the dupes are easily recognizable. I'm going to take... Let's start with this transition shade. It's labeled transition. We'll take that and start working up our transition. This has great color. Wow. Next, using the same brush, I'm going to use the other transition shade, this one up here. It's like a very warm brown. I'd say that this is probably a dupe for Raw Sienna. Next, I'm going to take this like purpley shade right here. It's a attempted dupe at Bonfresco. Next, I'm going to take this shade here. It's like this shimmery champagne kind of shade, which looks like it could be a dupe of the shade Primavera in the original Modern Renaissance palette. So far, I've only used mattes. Let's see how the shimmers perform. Oh, ooh. Okay. I kind of want to use this really pretty like berry shade, which looks to be a dupe of the shade Love Letter. Ooh, yeah. I think I finally found a shade that's underperforming. This is a little harder to work with. It's just not... The pigmentation is not consistent. I think next I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here. Pretty similar to Cypress Umber. but it just feels like that purple color is just fading away. Like, just trying to blend out that dark brown color, I feel like it's just destroying that purple. It's fading so bad. Ugh. Underneath my eye, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution or Revolution Makeup, however you want to approach it now, they just changed their name. The Conceal and Define Concealer, and this is in the shade C4. It's got a big ol' wand, just like Shape Tape. For foundation, I'm going to be using the new Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. It's got a big wand as well, kind of like the Clinique foundation. What is it, the Stay Perfect foundation? This might not be my skin tone. I'm gonna use a brush for this. I've been obsessed with using brushes lately. This has really good coverage too. I'm impressed. I like how this is looking. It smells like ass though. But so far I'm really liking the way this looks. It's like dewy and fresh and healthy. Looks healthy. This is only a sample card. I got this with like a Sephora order. But this is for the Hourglass Vanish Flash highlighting sticks, and there are 2 sample shades of Champagne Flash and Pink Flash. And let's just use pink. Yeah. I like it. I bet it would be a lot easier to use as, you know, intended with like the stick form. Okay, it is not playing nicely on my nose. It just separated my foundation. The next product is the BECCA Hydra-Mist Set and Refresh Powder. It says an ultra translucent refreshing powder that does sound like a mist and set makeup to help extend wear. Weightless powder formulated with 50% water. Huh. Okay. This powder makes skin look awakened and fresh on application. I could always use that. The very standard, classy BECCA packaging. Ignore the fingerprints that I got all over the lid. Pick up some of that product on a big fluffy powder brush and just gonna work it onto my... BECCA's involved with the dark arts, y'all. It's the only explanation I have for it. This is a powder that feels wet. It feels wet. How does it feel wet? It legit felt like I had misted some cold water onto my brush and then touched my face with it. How does that work exactly? Witchcraft. That's all I got. How? I'm just so confused. I legitimately don't understand. I wonder how well it bakes. There's just not a whole lot of this, and that's why I'm hesitant to use it as a baking powder, but we're gonna try. Alright, let's see how well this bakes. Oh my god, it feels like it's like so luxurious. Oh my gosh. It just feels like I am dabbing water under my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do some contouring using Benefit's Hoola bronzer. I got this as part of their, what do they call it? The blush bunch. It's like 5 products of theirs, like little minis. This is my daddy's. This is his coffee cup. Probably one of the most treasured things I own anymore. I'm kind of curious to see if the Hoola Lite will show up on my skin tone because I am very fair, but I'm not that fair. But if I got any darker than this probably wouldn't show up. For blush, I'm going to be using the Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush in the shade Hush Blush. I got this in my BoxyCharm. It's this like really pretty mauve shade. Does it look half as patchy on camera that it does in the mirror here? Because it feels like it's just like not sticking in between this spot and this spot. I don't know if it's the blush or it's just not playing nice with the stuff underneath, but this is really hard to work with. Next I'm going to go in with a black pencil, and for this I'm going to be using the vintage Smokey eye pencil. I also got this in a BoxyCharm. So this I need to like wipe off every so often, otherwise I'm going to be blending black pencil up into my hairline. My dog's running around in between my equipment. Oh, big stretch. Okay, she's done with my shit. She's over it. Getting potty faced now. Can you wait just a little while? The dog says, LOL, you're funny. For my brows, I'm just going to do like the soap brows method to start. I'm just going to be using like a clear soap. This is actually the Neutrogena face bar. This is the only clear soap I could find. And to set my face, I'm going to be using the Pearlessence White Charcoal Mattifying Makeup Setting Spray. This stuff is very similar to the BOScia White Charcoal Setting Spray, but much cheaper. Just make sure you shake this up before you use it. And give it a couple test squirts before you start firing on your face. For the rest of my brows, I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power in Universal Taupe. Like, I'm trying to get this to like deepen up its own color, and it just doesn't want to do it. It gets waxy instead. And one might be inclined to blame the soap for that, but I've done this with other products and I've not had this problem before. Yeah, it's just getting weird now, so we're gonna stop. Pull out Old Faithful, the NYX Micro Brow, and Ash Brown. Lastly, I'm going to take this matte cream tone, like right here, and run that underneath my brows, just as like a highlight. Alright, for mascara, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Superfan Fanned Out Mascara. This came as a little sample. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. I'm going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade 0, and I'm going to tightline. For lashes, I'm going to be using the House of Lashes Boudoir Lights, and I'm going to be using the House of Lashes Dark Glue to apply. Okay, falsies are on. Not well, but they're on. The rest of my face is so dramatic, I just wanted to leave my lips kind of nude. For this, I'll be using the e.l.f. Tinted Lip Oil in Nude Kiss. Ooh. I like this color. And here's the finished look. A lot of impressive products from the drugstore. I was super impressed by the Wet n Wild palette. Only one color actually kind of disappointed. This is Witchcraft. That's all there is to say. I do like it. I like it a lot, actually. But Witchcraft. Full stop. And this lip gloss. I love this color. Oh my god. And I only spent like $3 or $4 on this. I'm so happy. So yeah, this is good stuff. This is going in my purse. Thanks a lot, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and tap that thumbs up button to like this video, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you head to your next video to subscribe to my videos and see more of them in the future. Alright guys, thanks.